Okay. As I had mentioned in the last video, that vocabulary, I'll make vocabulary easy and interesting. Guys, anything which your brain accepts as, well, this is interesting. So that your entire the perspective of your brain will change, and it will start retaining the information. See, the moment till the time I say something is difficult, I have lot of excuses for it, and I have a very negative view about the thing. You will find that it is very difficult to master that. But the day you say, okay, fine, if it is difficult, let me no put up a challenge. Let me go for it. Right? No, as they say, when the going gets tough, the tough gets going, right? And then you one day you are all geared up, you make up your mind, and you say, chalo, himmate marda to madade khuda, so I'm going to do it today. And then you start. So the moment you feel that it is interesting, you will find things actually start unfolding before you, right? Words starts unfolding, and you can see certain cues. I'm going to discuss. You will see certain cues in those words which you hitherto hadn't seen, and you feel, "Arey yaar, yahan to ye clue hai. How couldn't I see it before? And now I can say it." So that has only happened because you started taking interest. Your brain became more receptive. It became more sensitive. So it started finding out different ways how to do it. When you are following your passion, जिस चीज पे तुम्हारा interest है, so when you are trying to follow something where you have a lot of interest on that subject, on that topic, there you will see that you are able to culture things much better. You are able to do those things better. Your creativity comes to the fore. You are able to put in more energy. You are able to put in more thought into it. You will find all those things happening naturally because you are interested. Your brain is very excited. It is ready to receive whatever you are throwing at it. Right? So let us begin with how can we make vocabulary easy and interesting. In the last video, if you remember, I told you that it is only and only the usage which can guarantee. It is only and only the usage which can guarantee that you will retain the word for a very long time. But if you aren't doing so, it's a very short term one, and might be if you have a better mental capacity to retain information or things, you may be able to do it for a month or two, but after that you lose it. And there's no point again in learning or putting in all that effort. If I'm putting in that effort, if I'm trying to learn something, and why not for a long term? And to make it a long term kind of a thing, you should try and using it. Now the question comes, sir, मैं कहाँ पे use करूँ? That's a question that again, as I said, my students keep on asking. I have interacted with more than, I suppose, 5,000-7,000 students I have interacted. So the question that I have often heard is, sir, when I try to speak English with my friend, he laughs. Well, again, that is a very common thing. But I'm not learning English to see if he laughs and all. No, I'm learning or I'm using these words because I want to master it. And by using it, I am gaining. If he laughs or he cries, that should not bother me. I will keep using it. If he makes fun of me, if he tries to be a little sarcastic, do not bother, because you know you have a very different dream in life. He might not have any dream in life. He just wants to go with the flow. जैसा चल रहा वैसा चलने दो. But you have a big dream. You want to achieve bigger things in life. So you are trying to culture yourself. You are trying to develop yourself. So you keep on doing it. A day will come when the world will laugh at them. So do not bother. The world will laugh at them, and then they will, secretly they will laugh at themselves. That for whom we were laughing, making fun of him. Now see where he is and where we are having laughed at him. So you do not bother about it. And the second thing is, sir, where do I use? See, there are different ways by which If you have actually made up your mind, no, I got to use it to culture it, then I will tell you a lot of ways. The first thing is speaking. Now, as I said, you can use it with your friends, one. Second is, whenever you are speaking to your friends, it is not necessary that only if you speak an entire sentence in English, then only you will use those words. है ना, कि मैं अगर completely एक sentence English में बोलता हूं तब भी जाके मैं word वहां पे English का यूज करूंगा, वरना मैं नहीं कर सकता, ऐसे नहीं. सपोज आई एम टॉकिंग टू यू, अभी तुम लोगों से बात कर रहा हूं मैं, तो इसी तरह से अपने मदर टंग में बातचीत के दौरान जहां पे वो उस वर्ड का, जिस वर्ड का मीनिंग तुम्हें मालूम है, या तो जो नया वर्ड आज तुमने सीखा है और उसको वहां पे वो अप्रोप्रिएट है, तो उस वर्ड को यहाँ वहां पे यूज करो. राइट. नो, सपोज मैं अपना एक फ्रेंड से बात कर रहा हूं जो कि इस तरह का है, मजाक उड़ाता रहता है एंड ऑल दैट, तो तुम बोल सकते हो, यार देख, तेरे में ना सब कुछ अच्छा है, बट क्या है ना, तू बहुत सार्डोनिक है. सार्डोनिक यानी जो अपने दूसरों को काफी लो समझता है, या दूसरों को कोई इंपॉर्टेंस देता नहीं है, दूसरों का मजाक उड़ाता है, सोचता है कि मैं सबसे बेहतर हूं, मैं सबसे अच्छा हूं, कोई मेरे बराबर नहीं है, तो उसको सार्डोनिक बोलते हैं. सो SARDONIC, सार्डोनिक. सो दोस्त को बोल सकते हो, तुमको अगर ये मीनिंग मालूम है तो कल को दोस्त से बात करते करते तुम बोल सकते हो, यार तेरे में सब अच्छा है जो, बट ये जो सार्डोनिक नेचर है ना तेरा, इसके चलते यार तेरे से ज्यादा दोस्त नहीं बनते हैं, दोस्ती नहीं करते. सो यू कैन यूज, इफ यू नो द मीनिंग ऑफ द वर्ड, यू कैन यूज दैट वर्ड at the appropriate place. You can use it. Suppose the word is naive, NAIVE, someone who is very simple, innocent, one who does not understand complications, यानी वो पेचीदा नहीं है, वो बहुत ही simple kind का इंसान है. So you can say कि आज का दुनिया, जैसे आजकल के दुनिया में ना, नाइव होके किसी के लिए जीना बहुत मुश्किल है. वो अगर नाइव है तो लोग उसको उल्लू समझते हैं और उसका फायदा उठाने का कोशिश करते हैं. सो यू कैन यूज अ वर्ड नाइव इफ यू नो इट. सो दैट इज हाउ वोकैबुलरी स्लोली डेवलप्स. Once you know the meaning of a word, when you're speaking in your mother tongue, you can use that word, the English word that you have learned there. Now, the question is, sir, again, no, मेरा दोस्त जिसको मैं बोलूंगा वो समझा नहीं तो वो जैसा है वो तो पूछेगा, है ना, वो पूछेगा, अरे तू क्या बोला, टेल हिम कि मैं ये बोला हूं. यानी इससे दो फायदा है. पहला है कि तुमने वो वर्ड यूज किया उसके सामने, तो उसको लगे कि यार क्या वर्ड्स ये यूज कर रहा है, इसको तो जोरदार वर्ड्स, इसका वोकैबुलरी तो बहुत अच्छा है. एक दूसरा है कि वो तुम उसको जो मीनिंग समझाओगे तो तुम्हारा अपना रिवीजन हो रहा है. और ऐसे ही अगर 3-4 महीने में 4-5-7 दोस्तों के साथ में तुम ये वर्ड यूज करते हो और उनको उसका मीनिंग समझाते हो, तो तुम बहुत लंबे समय तक, माने जैसे अगर मैं बोलूं तो तुम शायद अपने पोते को भी समझा सकते हो, है ना. तो उस तरह का उतना लंबा समय तक तुम उस वर्ड को याद रख सकते हो. सो इसीलिए वेन एवर यू कम अक्रॉस अ वर्ड, एवरी डे वेन यू लर्न अ वर्ड, हर दिन एक वर्ड, 2 वर्ड, जो भी वर्ड तुम सीख रहे हो उसमें से एक वर्ड को चूज करो एंड एवरी डे ट्राई टू यूज इट. That day, try to use that word and you will see vocabulary is not difficult. So the first thing, speaking. Then, what are we discussing? कि कैसे मैं word को, जो नया word सीख रहा हूं उसको मैं कैसे use करके याद रख सकूं. तो पहला मैंने बता दिया speaking. Then listening. Guys, on the YouTube, there are lot of videos. TED speakers and all those kind of videos are there on the YouTube, and they speak a fairly good use a good range of vocabulary. You listen to those videos every day. I have recommended students who have often told me that I'm scared of speaking English. I cannot speak English. I have often recommended, and with result also I have recommended, that you try listening, because guys, those who are bad listeners, they will always be bad speakers. That is why those who are deaf, they are dumb, because if they don't listen anything, what will they speak, है ना. जो बहरा होता है वो गूंगा होता है, कि वो सुनता नहीं तो बोलेगा क्या. सो रिवर्स इज ऑल्सो ट्रू. जो अच्छा सुनेगा तो वो अच्छा बोलेगा. सो स्टार्ट listening good, And you can, as I said, on the YouTube there are very good videos, very good video of the TED speakers worldwide, and you will have all good speakers including celebrities and all who are specialists in their areas or experts in their areas. Listen to their videos and you will have a fair amount of vocabulary. You will listen, and when you listen you will be able to use it, and more of you will know how to use it, how they are using, how I can use it. You will understand the pronunciation. If there is certain word, suppose I am confused that one of the very common ones which I've come against, I've come across is that, sir, is this education or it is education, right? No, now when I listen to those speakers speaking and when I hear them that they are often using education, so then I understand that it is not education, it is education. Well, education is used in different might be by different speakers. That depends on the mother tongue influence. We call it the mother tongue influence, or the influence of their mother tongue on that. Now they have their own way of speaking, so that I don't bother, I don't mind much, because when it comes to learning, let me first learn it, let me first know the words, then pronunciations and all can be eventually corrected. That's not a big deal at all. So second is listening. Then is reading. When you read, what do I read then? Read certain storybooks, read certain good magazines, read some newspapers, because there the kind of topic that they write is of a very different level. The words that they use is of a different level, and that definitely enhances your vocabulary. And third, and the fourth and the final one is writing. Write. Make a habit. 50 words, 70 words every day. Write something. Might be something that touched you today, something about which you became a little emotional about today, something that you read in the newspaper or you saw on the news, and you have an opinion on that topic. On that you write, and when you are writing, try to use these words. So as I mentioned, if you are determined that I am going to make this happen, then there are lots of ways by which you can use English, the vocabulary, and you can learn it. So the learning is the first step, as I was mentioning. As a kid, when you started picking up 1-2 words of your mother tongue, when you were hardly 1 year or 1.5 years old, your pronunciations were not exactly the way it is pronounced, or you are now pronouncing. You started using those words, and eventually the pronunciation got corrected. But if you would have waited that first I'll correct my pronunciation and then I'll start speaking, probably you would have never been able to speak. Even today you would have not been speaking your mother tongue, because you are still waiting. The same thing has happened with English. You are still waiting that when my pronunciation is good, then only I will start speaking English, and that's why you have not been able to make much headway. Start using vocabulary, start speaking. Another thing that I can suggest is, suppose you do not have anyone with whom you can speak or share the vocabulary and all. Guys, you record your voice. You are using your mobile for every other purpose, then why not for your own self-development? Put on the headphone, select a topic, mentally you select a topic, or that today I'm going to speak on this topic, and for the next 3, 4, 5 minutes or 2 minutes, if not 4, 5 minutes, initially for 2 minutes you speak on that topic, on any topic you have chosen, and in that you use these words and record your own voice. After you have recorded your own speech of 2 minutes, or initially whatever time, 1 minute or 1 minute plus would be a good time. So 1.5 minutes. So after you have recorded it, then listen to your own recording. That will enhance your confidence. That will bring about that confidence in you that yes, I can speak well. And you will also, when you listen to your voice speaking in English, that will give you an immense pleasure and a confidence that will build up your confidence. So you will be able to speak. So these are different ways by which you will be, you can improve your vocabulary. And as I mentioned, it is all about usage, and it is not about mugging up. Well, there is a concept of how we can make vocabulary easy and interesting. There is a concept of root words. Then there is this auditory link. How do I hear that word? उसको word का pronunciation के साथ में I'll connect the meaning, ताकि वो जब pronounce करूँगा उस word को, वो meaning लगे वो जो मीनिंग है वो आ जाएगा मेरे दिमाग में। या उस वर्ड को जब मैं देखूंगा, विजुअल लिंक, मैं उस वर्ड को जब देखूंगा, उसका स्पेलिंग्स को जब देखूंगा, तो उसके साथ मैं कोई एक कनेक्शन रखा रहूंगा उस स्पेलिंग के साथ में, ताकि वो मीनिंग मुझे अपने आप याद आ जाएगा। या तो कुछ कहानियां मैं याद रखूंगा, उस कहानी के माध्यम से मुझे वो मीनिंग्स याद आ जाएंगे, राइट। या तो कुछ यादें, मेरा जो कुछ मेमोरीज है, मेरे इर्द गिर्द जो लोग हैं, कुछ कुछ घटना मेरे साथ, मेरे इर्द गिर्द घटा है, उस तरह के लोगों के साथ में मैं कुछ वर्ड्स को यूज कर दूंगा, अटैच कर दूंगा, और मैं उसको याद रख सकता हूं। तो इसलिए बहुत सारा, देर आर लॉट ऑफ इंटरेस्टिंग वेज बाई विच यू कैन रिमेंबर वोकेबुलरी। वेट फॉर माई नेक्स्ट वीडियो। आई एम गोइंग टू स्टार्ट विद द रूट वर्ड्स, द ऑडिटोरी लिंक, कैसे सुन के मीनिंग सुन के, उसका वर्ड का प्रोनाउंसिएशन सुन के कैसे मीनिंग के साथ में उसको लिंक करके याद रख सकता हूं। आई एम गोइंग टू डू दैट इन माई नेक्स्ट वीडियो। So till then, take care. Bye all of you.